Hello YouTube, and I'm going to be showing you this LEGO PRR 482 M1b mountain type custom Moc locomotive. And this locomotive was a 10-month build. In my opinion, it turned out amazing. It works with working firebox and headlights, and has a strong motor, and a couple more problems, and also has a wigwag I want to show you. So without further ado, let's get started. Used in the war, or the 40s, this locomotive was a very heavy freight hauler and could haul a couple miles of freight. The engine had two classes, M1a and M1b. Here is an M1b. I know it's not the exact, but I did my best. And I did in the back here the tender, and then there's the braking cab right there. And the locomotive turned out great. There's a couple flaws, but you know what? It's going great. So let me show you the tender back here. And let me show you some close-up of what else there is. Honestly, I didn't get much history about this, but I got enough. So right here, I'm showing the drivers, and as you can see, there's 4 pilot, 8 drivers, and 2 trailing. And I'm having trouble with the motors actually right here. They do this like beep sound, but there are the gears, and it worked great actually. So later in the video, I'll show you how it's gonna move, and hopefully it turns out great. But I got the pistons, and then they can kind of lock, and then it's such a turd. But you know what? If you push them up, then they start working like magic. Now I'm going to show you the motors and the receiver. So here we got the coal, then I got the receiver right there, and then this is the lights. These are the 2 motors, and they go into the boiler here through the firebox, and they keep going in, and right about there's the motor, and up above is the firebox. And now I'm going to show you where I hide the turn on button, as you might say, and that starts everything up. So let's look at that. Kind of clever here. Here's the brakeman cab, and then I move up here. We got the little turn on button, and let's just turn this on right now. Kind of clever. None of that. And then let's get the controller and see how she goes. So let me just turn this on quickly. Boop. Now, if those of you aren't familiar with how it works, I just turn this on here, and then my controller can receive right here. So let's start her up. Here I'm going to show you the lights. So get the controller here. The red is the lights, and the blue is the motor. So let's start the lights. There you go, a little illumination there. And it looks really well in the dark. That's why I turn the lights off. And if I move in the front here, look at that, isn't that awesome? And if we move to the back here, I'll show you the firebox. Firebox has an orange glow, as you can see right there. And I left a little hole up here for you to look at, but I'm not going to show you that now. Oh wait. And there we go. You can see inside the fireman and the engineer at the throttle. And I know you guys are complaining about this being 64, how this is all 5000 series, but I don't have enough studs to make 5000 something. So that's just what you're going to deal with. And then let me show you how the engine moves. Hope this thing doesn't crash. So let's try that. Alright, so let's start it up. I'm turning off the beeping noise, so I edited that out in the video. Alright, let's start this. Oh. Okay. Oh. That went really well, actually. I'm gonna say it now. That went really, really well. And I'm pretty proud of that. And a big shout out to Glenn Holland for inspiring me to make this model, and his club PennLUG. You guys can go check that club out. Really awesome club. And again, these pistons just lock. They'll just lock down, and that's why I'm surprised it went so well. So if you just push these up, so you won't have to like lock every 5 seconds, and then they'll start moving. Alright, let's show you something else. Here's that little hole I was talking about, and you can see the fire glowing, and there's no coals in there, although I should add that later. And the whole thing is powered back here, and I'll show you this again. It's right under here. and that's a trapdoor piece. And the back got a big silver piece for a back headlight and 2 red rear lights, and I like that a lot. And then let's travel back, and there's a lot of controls in there, but you can see that it's kind of hard. You got the throttle, the air pressure, air gauges, you got the whistle, got the bell, and this smoke is what my family loves. They always love how I add the smoke, and I like it, although some people don't like it as much. And there's the front, and I'm pretty proud of this part right here. This front coupler made from some brown pieces and the chain. And there's the light, and you got the Pennsylvania logo there. Now here's the wig wag, that little signal I was telling you guys earlier. There's the train. And the wig wag is an old signal that used to swing from side to side, and oh darn, this thing doesn't have a very strong base plate, so I apologize if it falls over again. But it just goes from side to side, and it's pretty nice. And I got a bunch of round, tall stud pieces, and that's actually a bowl. That's like a dog bowl with a little red dot on it. And I'll just attach that back on. There we go. And then that. And then the base plate is just rust. Oh darn! I hate this thing from falling over. I'm so sorry, guys. And it just sways from side to side. No motor, not that complicated. It's just a little wig wag, go from side to side. So it actually looks pretty small, and it makes the locomotive look super powerful. And if we put it next to the engine, there we go. Obviously, again, doesn't move. Can't really put it in a position where it looks like it's swinging. That's the wig wag. So if you guys want to build that home, you guys can. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please comment down any ideas for the locomotive. By the way, it's my first video on YouTube, so yay! And if you have any ideas, I need to give it a thumbs up. And please comment down if you can fix these pistons or anything else you want to show me. If you have any models you want to make and you want to tell me, please do. And please subscribe. And I know you get that a lot, but hey, it's just a click of a button. So this is Owen Mestre, and I'll see you guys later.